If a rhino was attacked by three lionesses, the outcome would be tough, but the rhino would probably come out on top. The rhino's main strength is its size and thick armored skin. Weighing up to a few tons, it's just too massive for the lionesses to tackle head-on. The rhino's skin is tough like armor, especially around its neck and back, which are the main areas the lions would likely target. Lionesses are skilled hunters, and their usual tactic is to work together to bring down prey. But in this case, the rhino's sheer bulk would make it nearly impossible for them to bring it to the ground. They would probably try to attack from different angles, going for the legs or softer areas like the belly. But even then, the rhino's thick skin would make it difficult for their teeth and claws to do serious damage. The lionesses would likely be very cautious. While they might be able to get a few bites or scratches in, they'd have to avoid the rhino's horn and powerful charges. The rhino's horn is its most dangerous weapon, and one hit could easily kill or seriously injure one of the lionesses. Even if they managed to leap onto its back, the rhino's strength would allow it to throw them off. Its thick neck muscles, strong legs and sheer determination would make it tough for the lions to hold on for long. The rhino can also run surprisingly fast, and it might charge at the lionesses to try and scatter them. If it gets into a defensive stance, keeping its horn aimed at the lionesses, they'd struggle to find an opening. Lionesses usually rely on teamwork to tire out their prey, but the rhino's stamina is a different story. It wouldn't get tired as easily as the animals lions usually hunt, and it could stand its ground for a long time. The lionesses would have to put in a lot of effort just to try to wear it down, and even then, the rhino's strength would be hard to break. While three lionesses together are a force to be reckoned with, they might not be enough to kill the rhino unless they can get it severely injured. It's more likely that the lionesses would eventually back off, realizing that the risk of injury or death is too high. Even though lionesses are apex predators, taking on an animal as big and powerful as a rhino is not something they could pull off easily. In this scenario, the rhino's size, power and thick skin would be its biggest advantages. It would defend itself by charging, using its horn to keep the lionesses at bay, and relying on its durability to withstand their attacks. The lionesses, while skilled hunters, would have a tough time trying to land enough bites and scratches to do real damage, and any misstep could leave them vulnerable to a lethal hit from the rhino's horn. It's possible that the lionesses could injure the rhino over time, but killing it outright would be incredibly difficult. In the end, the rhino's sheer power and defenses would likely allow it to survive the attack, with the lionesses being forced to retreat.